Welcome back! Today, it's a big day. Today we are going to start putting on the peppers and chilies. We are going to put on 3 of the sweet pepper and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the chili pepper. So I'll show you how beautifully they've grown on a windowsill and on the grow light. So they get to this stage within 3 weeks. How beautiful is that? So we're going to do the Sugar Rush Peach, Sugar Rush Red, Black Hungarian, Cayenne, Kristian Yellow. And from the sweet one we're gonna do Ingrid pepper, Yellow Monster, the long bell pepper, and Red Bull's Horn. I'm going to use this kind of pot size, and I ran out of vermiculite, just a little bit left here now, so we're going to use my sieved homemade compost. Okay, I'm ready. So I've got the sieved homemade compost, fish, blood and bone. I've still got from previous years like a tiny bit left in that bag. So I thought I'm gonna use it up. I wasn't gonna add anything to it as a fertilizer, but for like this much, maybe like a small bucket full, I might just give or put just like a 1 handful and really work it into our compost. Like that. And I've also got ready lots of pots and lots of labels, I'll show you in a minute, to put on all these beautiful peppers and chilies. Well, this is the, I sound like a broken record because I keep saying that the most time consuming job is the potting on, and that's when you need lots of pots and lots of labels and lots of space. So, but again, you don't have to have a lot. It's just I can't help myself. So now I found it really hard. Do I really need this many Red Bull's Horn pepper really in my selection when I've already sowed 25 varieties of peppers and chilies? No, I don't. But I'm finding it so hard now to not to use all up. But what I'm gonna end up doing, probably I'm just giving away to my fellow gardeners, friends, if they want to. So let me show you around. So these are the ones, the Yellow Monster and the Ingrid sweet pepper I've already put it on. And these are the rest I have got ready. So I watered these pots really well, and now I'm going to put them on. So I've got all the labels ready in here. I kind of figured it out how many of each I will need, and these are the chilies we are gonna do next after this sweet pepper Red Bull's Horn. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna, I'll actually, if you look, you can see the roots. They've got already roots poking through from the end of the pot. And you can see the roots all along here as well. And because most of these now, well, all of these nearly have got the true leaves. The true leaves are the ones from the middle, so not the first 2. Let me just pull it apart to explain what I mean. So let's say this one here. So when we talk about true leaves, we don't talk about the first 2 leaves, what comes first when the seed germinates, but the next 2. These are the true leaves. And when we say second true leaves are the one what just poking through. I can just vary, but I can see a little bit in the middle. That's gonna be the second true leaves poking through. So this is now ready to pot on. And what I usually do, to not to be laggy, because it's still got another couple of months until they go to the greenhouse or the final position, I will pot this up right up where my finger is. So anything below my finger is gonna be in my soil. So most of the stem, it will be in a compost. Only the first two leaves, I call it the neck of the plant, is gonna be out of that compost. So now I'm gonna grab a couple of these pots. I love this dibber, and I also love the small one to push it down. When I put it down in the middle and just push this down right to the neck of this plant. And push the soil around. The soil is damp, and make sure you always put the red balls in, especially when you've got 25 varieties. You really want to know. So this is now ready, and this will now goes back to the conservatory with me under the grow light. Peppers and chilies germination were brilliant this year for me, and the tomatoes. Well, actually 5 not germinated, so I did tell it in my other video that I had to re-sow 5, but 20 germinated brilliantly, and they all pretty much look on this stage. So we're gonna be busy now. It's no stopping now, friends. We're going to pot on all these plants, and I cannot wait to show you when we're gonna see the first flowers, the first, I call it fruit, you know, all the peppers and chilies, and then we're gonna have a taste test, and we're gonna cook with it, we're gonna preserve it so many different ways, we're gonna freeze dry it, we're gonna freeze it, we're gonna can with it. So it's the whole cycle until we can maybe save some seeds and do all over it again next year. So yeah, I cannot wait to show you all of my excitement and passion towards gardening, friends. Okay, I'm doing a black Hungarian. We've grown this together last year, and I was so excited to look at it, because I was so excited to from the beginning till actually we've harvested those little chilies, because they literally turned black. And now when you can see how dark, like purpley, that leaf is, and that's exactly what the chili is gonna be like. So that is awesome. Okay, we are doing the last few now, we're nearly done. And I've done something what I've never done before. I've managed to throw away some amazing looking baby plants, because I don't need that many. But I still haven't thrown away how much I should have thrown away. But that's just the start for my journey, that we really don't need 100 of each variety. But this is so cool. So that's awesome. We've done a good job. So what I'm gonna do now, I probably won't water it because that soil is really wet. Now I need to be careful not to overwater. I'm only gonna water these when they go quite dry-ish. You know, like not all the time constantly, because I don't want those roots to sit in water. So, okay, one more, last one. Choose this one. Sometimes I push it down with my finger like that. Even make the holes with my finger. Pat it down. Send them up straight. And it's all done. And now look what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna choke this. No! Right. Okay. So. Next job. Let's go to the garden and do March garden tour. It's Alan cut the grass. I think it's 18th of March today. So Alan cut the grass the first time. So I'm looking now because my potting shed is actually looking out. to my garden. So that's my view, and I'm tempting to show you around what's happening in a garden this time in March. So I'm gonna wash my hands, take these beautiful pots to the house, look, and then we are gonna go. This is not all my peppers and chilies, this is only literally 20%, so I'm already going mad, but I can't help it. Right, let's go to the garden. Let's go to the garden. What a beautiful day. 18th of March. It's Monday. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. And we've just had the first haircut of the garden. I'll just mow the grass. And it looks neat. Looks beautiful. Wow, let's do the March garden tour. Hi friends, hope you all well. Where shall we start? Let's start up by the new raised beds. Recently we've changed our raised beds because they were now quite a few years old and they were going a bit, you know, rotty and crumbly. So we've decided to have these new lovely raised beds. Well, they are the same. We only had 2 new ones. The rest is the same, they just had a new home. Let's put it that way. And also we had some extra space actually, because we went with the length of the already pre-cut timbers, if that's the right word. And so they gave me these extra, quite a few inches there, what I'm going to just fill up and put some more strawberries in there, or actually just leave it, probably just put a few from here from the side. The blueberries now in flower. Oh, I'm always worried about, you know, the frost now, but it's only 18th of March, so can't say really much. But this is the first strawberry bed. What needs a little bit of attention. It's not much weed in there now because I've done that job, but we just need to. I put some cardboard down here where the grass is. I've extended the raised bed, and then I'm just gonna fill up with these bits and bobs in there. So that's good. I like to have a 3-layer raised bed because my strawberries will come up literally that high or not far off of the last bit of this timber, and we're going to put that green netting from that fence, from that one, on top, so maybe the birdie, so make sure the birdies don't eat all of our strawberries. And this is the strawberry bed number 2. This is really overcrowded, so this is the job what I have to do. Probably I'm too late, but some of these strawberry from this bed will go to my new strawberry bed, what is just right here, what now we filled with. So we put these raised bed on the top of the grass, and then on the top of the grass we've bought cardboard, on top of the cardboard wood chippings, molehill, some last year's compost and some of good compost. And then I'm not gonna fill this up totally, I'm just gonna fill it up maybe a little bit more until that reaches maybe the first layer, and then we're gonna transplant some strawberries in here. Oh yes, I can see something happening in here. Happy birthday, asparagus! Look, it's happening. There's a first asparagus coming up, so that won't be long until we've got quite a few, hopefully. So I've just got a little bit of weeding to do in the middle, and I might just put like an inch. No, I might just put an inch compost on the top. And yeah, that's it. So this was my job. Well, let me put it that way. That raised bed over there, that's the second new raised bed, what we filled with some dirt, what we've done, some projects in the property. We worked a little bit on my watering system here, and we had some leftover soil, so we filled that this raised bed with soil, a bit too much I think, so I might remove some of it and put some compost, because rhubarb likes a good manure and good rich soil. But I was hoping to transplant or move this rhubarb before it was this much developed for the new year to its new home, was that new raised bed. But because it's now so lush and we can harvest rhubarb, to be honest, to make some rhubarb crumble. We can if we really want to, but those bits of dries, that's what the frost had. The frost got this not long ago, but look how nicely it's growing back. So I think now it's too late to transplant this rhubarb, so I have to do it now, end of this year or early next year. So that's the job for then. The reason I want to move this rhubarb, because this is gonna be my horseradish. The horseradish basically took over, so the horseradish is already shooting, and that will go up to like a meter. The horseradish overtake the rhubarb, so when the horseradish leaves start growing, that it grows so quickly, and I've got it all around it. They're literally 80% of the bed. It's gonna be lush, huge horseradish leaves, and then it's just basically kills this rhubarb in the middle. But I've got all these things growing here. What's this? Ooh, smells garlicky. It's like garlic. Millions of garlic growing here. Look. I need to think about this. I'm gonna do the next salad harvest from the garden. So yeah, just a little bit of weeding around, the nettles and stuff need to come out. Lemon balm, I've cut this back and it's doing really well. It's coming back. That's good. Need to stand up my rhubarb sign. That's it, that's better. Perfect. But I really like my new raised beds. I still haven't done nothing in the fruit cage, but I show you anyway. Oh, I've got some probably, can we open it? Both hands to open this, because I've not been here for a while. Not like the mole. Oh, look at this ladybug. I've seen ladybugs quite a bit lately. They are everywhere now. So the loganberry, it's doing amazing, as you can see. So what I have to do, I try to climb in, probably will take my hat off, but what I'm gonna still have to do to cut back, it's easy to see now what needs to go. So can you see the difference between this is now dry, the browner colored stem, and this is fresh, greeny. So I'm gonna have fruit on this shoots, and this will goes all around now. Goes actually nearly reach the other side of the fruit cage, but this cane will fruit. This fruited previously, so I can cut this right in the bottom of there where the rest are. I can cut that off because this won't fruit for me this year. So that needs to go, this needs to go. So quite a few, those darky, dry stems can go, because they will no good for me. So that's the job I need to do. And I've also got something here, what I don't know what it is, but I'll have to move this. I'm not sure if it's a cranberry though. I think it's cranberry. I'm not sure. Do you know what this is? Can you help me? And this needs to go as well. I'm not sure what this is neither. It's gonna be windy. Cornelian cherry. Cornelian cherry. I think this is the Cornelian cherry, to be honest. This one. This tree, what I thought it's gonna be a bush. You with me? I'm doing my research. Just not really well. What's this? Raspberry. This is some raspberry. Okay, so Loganberry needs attention. Need to move these two plants, so I don't know what it is. And I need some help from somebody. I can just see another ladybug. The dogs are playing. And I'm sure this is the Cornelian cherry. And this has been flowering here for a while and got loads on it. And this is a tree. Oh, let's see if we can have something on it this year. Right, but this needs going. Oh no, that's a grapevine. Well, that actually needs going. Whoa, that's well spread. Okay, it's not sprouted yet. No, it's no sign on the grape yet. They usually look dead quite till late. Well, everybody else now come back to life. Oh, look, I'm gonna have raspberries soon. These are the raspberry flowers. Oh wow, looks like I'm gonna have loads of raspberries soon. That's another thing, now it's too late. So I haven't cut this back neither. So that's a raspberry jungle. Been overtaking my goji berry. Well, this is the goji berry. Okay. I think I need some help in this fruit cage. Probably I mentioned that before. Also, I've got in here, look. If you can get to it, gooseberry. Gooseberry's coming back to life. That's good. And I've got another grapevine there. Oh, Lucy Bear now, I think, found something. Let's have a look what she found. Probably a mole or a mice. If I can get out of here. Oh dear. Right. Okay, try to close this like that. Look how cute this is. So pretty. Okay, millions of garlic again. So this is my medicinal bed. Got all sorts in here, mainly garlic. What are you doing, Lucy Bearsy? What you found? Huh? What you found in here? Me? What you found in there? What's that? Is it a mousey or a mole? What is it? Huh? What is it, sweetie? Oh, so lovely. That sun. Okay, we are now in a garden. Officially in a garden. There's nothing here really happening. I tried to save some cabbages, some kind of brassica under this tunnel, but looks like everything can come out now. Give it to the animals and just tidy up, weed. And look at these dogs. They're grazing dogs. And just tidy up basically and just plan this year's beds in here. I'm really not sure where these come from. I must have sown these same time. I just forgot. These are parsnip. Then these here, because they both look kind of like on the same level, same height, same thickness. Everything's the same. And I remember sowing this late. I think it was around summertime. It was an experiment. We'll see what's happened. But yeah, I've got 2 rows now of parsnip, because I've not sown this year's parsnip yet. And then we've also got this carrot, what I've sown again, I think around the same time. Then this parsnip. Shall we pull a few out? See what's happened? Because I need to cook anyway something later. Oh wow, look still edible. I'm sure that's still okay. Oh, this one's got something in it. Let's see. Let's pull a few more up. I'm curious now. I think we can have a half. Ouch! That's all. Got me. We'll see, we take it in and I'll wash it and we'll see if we can still use it. It don't look great, to be honest. I might give it to the animals, to be fair. But look, you never know. I'm going to take it in, wash it and chop it and we'll see. Also what we need to use this leek. So I'll come back and harvest this in a minute. Well, this another tunnel. Actually, I'll show you that now. That needs to come off. That's the poached egg plant. Really don't want it here. We've sown some poached egg in the pine tree area yesterday. But that's now going to seed. I'll take this to the goats and to the chickens. But this is my Brussels sprouts. That's from last year. And that's beetroot there from last year. Whoa! It's that size of a ball. That's crazy. Some onion growing here and millions of this flower. I really need to come and weed in here. Spend a couple of hours. Yeah. So that's that. So the leek, carrot, parsnip and sorrel. We've got sorrel and a big bunch of sorrel. We can make sorrel sauce. I can't wait. And look, all in here we've got loads of I probably have to move this, to be honest. This is all lemon balm. All here it's lemon balm all over. I really don't need this here because it's spreads like wildfire. It's all over the place. I'll move this probably to the pine tree area. I've got garlic in here. Right here, that's it. I need to think what we're gonna do in here. Behind me, I was hoping to have my potatoes here this year, and all these are garlic. I think it's my biggest problem is I can't get rid of the garlic from my garden. It's crazy. I put this one in, so yeah, that's looking good in the arch there. What's on the end? It looks like celeriac. Is it celery? Oh, that is, I think it's celeriac. Yeah. We have to dig that up at some point. Okay. Where you going? Off they go. See you later. Right. So we got this lovely arch. It's a bit windy now, so I hope you can hear me. And yeah, it's only literally garlic and onion in here. I've sown these onions, that 3-row, the sanshui, and what else? Oh, it's gone now, so we don't know. But that's the Kristian Yellow onion sets. And I don't know what's the other one. If it's all the same, I'll have to watch back my videos. This bit in here is gonna be the sunflower patch again. I was gonna do it all over until the end, where the tunnel is. It's all gonna be sunflower. Not sunflower, sweet corn. What I'm talking about, sweet corn. Because we had a lovely year last year and I would love to grow more. All this mullein, although it's medicinal and the bees love it, but they need to come out because they spread like crazy as well. This is my herb garden. So, oh, most of them are going to seed. I've just noticed it. I've not been here for a few days. Oh dear, that's not good. Yeah, that's the thing with brassica now. We got this nice few weeks of nice weather, mild weather, and literally all gone to flower now. So the goats will be happy. Yeah, I was hoping we might have at least one head of cabbage, but I can see that's the flower. It's shooting up now, sending up flower shoot. So yeah, this is the only one what I can harvest. It's actually a very nice strong head that is, but the rest is gonna be animal food. And same happening here as well. All goes to flower now. Never mind, because we've sown lots of brassica this year. So what we're gonna have to do, probably we do it together. We're gonna come out, we harvest that one single cabbage here, this one, and we clear the rest, give it to the goats, they'll love it, give it a good rake, weed it, and before we know it, we can plant the new ones out. Well, it's gonna be some summer cabbages and kohlrabi, cauliflower, yeah. Red hot poker is doubling every year. And here we've got our purple sprouting broccoli. Our purple sprouting broccoli is done amazing this year. I think that's the only brassica what have done amazing for me this year. Look at this. That's a beauty, and I've got 2 rows of this gorgeousness. And we are eating this now. We're gonna eat this now for probably for another month. Sorry, Sandy Bandy. I'm sorry I kicked you, sweetie. So that's awesome. And when we harvest all this, the rest will go to the goats. And it's gonna be potato patch this year. So the next hoop, I've got elephant garlic in here, 2 rows, and some onions outside in here with red vein sorrel. The red vein sorrel need to go. We don't need the red vein sorrel in here. And not much in here. Few onion and beetroot from last year. And we have got 2 rows of onions in here as well. And what I've tried to do in here, I've been hoeing, tried to get rid of this. Was full of this plant. Not sure what this is, but it was full of it. Got this little yellow beautiful flower actually, but it was so muddy. Oh, this is the flower actually, look. Is it a buttercup? I don't know. So, but it was full of it anyway. And when this dries out, I'm just gonna rake it, take those weeds out, put some fresh compost on the top, and we can plant our potatoes in very soon. What I have done, and I'm absolutely gutted about, I'm not sure if you remember, if you were with me last year, I had beautiful dahlias, these wild dahlias I've planted next to the tulips row, and I totally forgot, and I damaged a lot when I hoed the bed. So that was heartbreaking and devastating. That's when it's so important to label things, or you know, because I forgot it's there. Oh, this sorrel looks amazing. Look at these huge leaves. It's like my palm. Oh wow. Some allium there, some daffodils, tulips. The tulips gonna put up an amazing display for us. Probably we'll see in the next garden tour. And we've cleared this area. It's the flower area. I'm hoping to put a couple of rows of broad beans here. And I've got a plan. We had this fence, called a big panel in here last year, but the wind broke it, so I'm gonna fix it for me, and I think I'm gonna have it over here, and then I'm gonna grow peas on it. But yeah, that's it. I think that's it. I think we covered the whole garden. So that's the plan. That's where we are at the moment, 18th of March. And I hope you enjoyed spending time with me to potting on the peppers and chilies and looking around my garden. We are going to do some more potting on peppers and chilies and tomatoes, and probably a lot more the next couple of weeks. But for now, bye friends.